Well, evening guys. Tonight, I thought it was a great opportunity, as I've still got this eldest caravan that the dealers kindly lent me, that I'll give you the pros and cons and show you the difference between the Truma blow air heating system and the Whale blow air heating system. There are some major pros and cons with both. Let me run you through the pros and cons of the Truma. Well, let me take you over to the control panel. Right, here's the control panel on the Truma. Oh, sorry, on the Whale. Push the power button. You go into the heating. You can select your ampage. 2.9, 5.7, 11.3. You can increase the temperature like that and decrease it. You can have the fan on with or without the heating. So in the hot weather you can have the fan on, which is a great feature. Right, say you're at a caravan site in France and you've got nothing else on, you can put it on 5.7 amps and it still gives you 0.3 amp to run your charger and a few lights and, you know, low wattage things. Right, do you guys know how to work out the amps? Now, it is very simple to do. So, say you've got a 2 kilowatt fire. Right, now to work out the amps on that, it's 2000 divided by 240 watts, which gives you 8 amps. So, if you're on a campsite and you've got a 13 amp supply and you put a 2 kilowatt fire on, you're only using 8 amps. It still gives you, you know, a healthy 5 amp. So you're all right. Now with this heating system, you can, if you're on a 6 kilowatt, a 6 amp site, you can put it on 2.9 and it still gives you 3.1 amps. So that's great. Okay, now we'll scroll back. We go into the water. You can have it on eco, 3.3 amps or off. And you can have it on boost, which is 6.5 amp. So if you're in France and you've only got 6 amp, I am a qualified electrician. You're not meant to, but you might just get away with that, depending on the breaker. And on a breaker, there's different curves, A, B, C, D, and depending on what curve breaker they got in there, you might get away with it, you might not. If it was me, I'd push the button and hope for the best. Failing that, I'd get the campsite guy out to come and reset it if I couldn't do it myself. You can have it on mixed gas and electric. Okay, you can go back, you turn the pump on and off there, and oh, that's some sort of timer thing. Anyway, that's the control panel. This switch up here turns all the power on and off in the caravan. This is just the lights over there, guys, so it's nothing to do with it. And that's the awning light. That there is nothing to do with the heating. That is for the burglar alarm. Okay, which we're not doing a review on. Okay, now let's get into the dubbins of this heater. Right. If you see down here, guys, underneath the floor of the caravan is the heater, underslung under the caravan. Now that is brilliant. Because every single bit of heat that is generated by that heater comes into the caravan, nothing is lost. Now, in the Truma heating system, you have the internal pipe which is there, which is underneath, and you have this shielded bit here. That's not insulated in the slightest. So, if you've got three or four vents in a normal caravan with a Truma heating on, the front end of the caravan next to the heater might be running at 20 degrees, the one in the middle's at 10 and the other one is 5 and barely blowing any warm air out, which is my real pet hate about the Truma. We like to go skiing and it's just not up to the job, to be honest with you. We're going to have to look at lagging the pipes or just take an additional electric fire as well, but anyway, that's that. So that's the really good bit. Now, we'll go on to the water heater. The water heater is up this end of the caravan, okay? To move the cushions out the way. Right then, guys, in here is the water heater, okay? before we get into the water heater, can you see that pipe there? That is for the blow and heating. So it goes through this locker, underneath the wheel arch, and in there. Not once does that heated pipe go outside, so every single bit of energy that this caravan creates on electric or gas is pushed straight into the caravan. There's no waste. So, you know, brilliant, whale, I hand it to you. That kills the Truma, the Truma, I gotta be honest here. Now, negative point, and boy, this really does get on my nerves. Look at the size of this locker. It's one of the main lockers in the caravan. They go and put the water heater in there. Okay? Look at the gas pipe. You can't put anything in this locker, because if anything slides around and smashes the gas pipe or this, you can absolutely destroy the water heater. Put it to the edge. And the other thing is, you know, I understand it has to be next to a wheel arch because of the weight of the water, but that is a really bad idea for me. I don't know where you should put it. Maybe next to the fridge, but I suppose it's all about balance. But yeah, that kind of puts me off. But you know, that's the good bits and the bad bits. Another little negative: the heat. Brilliant, blows out, but doesn't that vent look a bit cheap? Imagine that chrome, look $1 million, wouldn't it? Just cheap bit of plastic. I mean, that come on, guys, it don't cost a lot to knock a cheap vent up, does it? I'll get a tip: Stadium Plastics. That's the place to go. They'll knock out vents for pennies. Send it to go and get it electroplated. Cost you pennies. But anyhow, the water heater. Now, the other thing is with the water heater, it's not as big as the Truma water heater, allegedly. I haven't looked at the statistics. I will get them, and I'll probably put them on if I get 5 minutes after. But it doesn't hold as much water, but allegedly it heats up quicker. Now in a caravan you don't exactly get a massive shower anyway, and if you've got long hair, which my partner has, she already moans that she ain't quite got enough water to wash herself. She's having to, you know, ration it out. So she's going to lose a bit more water. She's not going to be happy. But it does heat up quicker. But it's going to, because there's less water. So there's pros and cons with both systems. If Truma was to insulate their pipes 100%, it would be the best. The best. But unfortunately, they just stick them straight through the floor of the caravan, underneath and up the other end. Now my caravan, my old caravan, there was 2 metres of that pipe under the ground, underneath the caravan, just heating the elements up. A complete waste. But that's the pros and cons. I'm going to do another video when I get my new caravan, because believe it or not, I've got the Truma heating system coming in my new caravan. I haven't told you what the caravan is, but it's coming on Thursday. Tune in. Thanks for watching. Well, please subscribe, hit the notifications bell, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye.